Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for July the 8th, 2021. So let's see what is coming through for today. The King of Cups. These kind of energies have been hanging around, haven't they? The Two of Pentacles. So yeah, still sitting with something or still just trying to find that emotional security, really going, I need to find some higher ground here with something. Something could feel a little bit like it's a bit unstable or out of balance. The Hermit. So yeah, this very sense of going deep within, looking for some answers. Ooh, and you might just find it, and it might just be very loud and clear, the answer that you find with that Ace of Wands. Wow, unexpected answer is kind of what I got with that card. The Nine of Swords, but yeah, a bit of stress around. So, and at the base, we have the World. So I do feel like there is something big trying to complete in your world here. Something is ending and there's an end of a cycle here. And it really is, the big question is where to now? You know, what are the next steps forward? How are we actually going to make something happen? And I feel like there could be some clarity that comes through with this, but it could also mean change. And so therefore, you know, it could be around that change itself could be, the idea of that could be stressful. This is really just contemplating ideas that I don't feel like taking action yet. And you might be feeling quite ambivalent about something. And it's kind of interesting because yesterday we had the door is wide open to step into the new. And some of you will walk straight through and go, yippee. And some of you will be like, no, I'm not ready. And so any kind of hesitation you have into whatever this new energy that's coming into your life that's kind of beckoning you, there's something calling or beckoning you at this moment in time, something very new, something very fresh, something very much connected to the heart, as we mentioned, and something very much that it might actually be something that you want. You're looking at what it is that you truly want in that heart of yours. And the answers are not necessarily presenting. You might find you seeing one or two steps ahead, but not the whole path. The whole path has not revealed itself to you yet. So that in itself can be creating this instability with the Two of Pentacles. There could be questions around money. How am I going to pay this? It could be juggling money in order to make things work at this moment in time. It could be a sense of feeling quite ambivalent and just checking back in with yourself again. Either way, it's actually really positive that that Ace of Wands is there because that gives me hope. And I feel like there is this, like I said, there is this sense that there is a few things that are happening at the moment that might be surprising you. And I feel what they're showing me is it's like you've got this energetic makeup, like a grid, say, kind of like the Matrix. And it's like we're used to going around, it's programmed a certain way, but there's been of late a few glitches in the system where a few things like this Ace of Wands will just pop out. And it's like, I wasn't expecting that. And this is something that suddenly popped up that I'm thinking of doing. And it's kind of, where did that come from? So it's a glitch. It might feel like a bit of a glitch in the system, but what it is that the system is ultimately wanting to be, something within you is wanting to be reprogrammed. And so it's like there's an upgrade happening of your energetic system. And so the old is starting to glitch and not work anymore. You need to upgrade your operating system. And so that's kind of the images that it's being shown to me. And it's like, you know, there's some people that stay with the old system for ages, an old computer for ages and don't upgrade. And there's other people that kind of as soon as something new comes out, they're on it, they're doing it. And so, you know, however you respond to this is going to be very, very different. But if you go and look very deep within, ask yourself, what is it that is being reprogrammed? There's something that's trying to emerge and it's from inside of you. And if you've got this little protective barrier of the old, this new can't help but kind of come out. Bzz, bzz. We're getting little snippets of it. So again, it's all different for you, but it's kind of like it's coming. It's like you can't really fight this. You can postpone it, you can avoid it, you can wait till you're ready, or you may be waiting for more answers or for the path to become more clear. But it's kind of saying something has ended here, something has finished with the World card, and they're wanting you to feel liberated to step into the new. So it's going to be different for all of you. And I do feel like it's a bit of a roller coaster ride at this moment, riding this. Sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down, and sometimes it's looking at that ride going, I'm not going on that. So that's why we do have the Nine of Swords. There could be a bit of stress, a bit of overthinking. It could be, your mind could be just going 100 miles per hour. This idea could be around wanting to reduce those sort of things in your life, stress, the adrenals, all of that. It could have a lot of physical benefits to this as well. So I do feel like, it's kind of like if things are starting to feel a little bit off or a little bit kinky, in that there's a kink in the system, not that sort of kinky, but it's kind of like if something just doesn't, or some odd little things start happening and you're kind of like, it's like they're showing me now Groundhog Day, where you might go through the same thing every day, but suddenly something different happens. And you're like, that doesn't normally happen. So pay attention to those little things, because they're the glitches in the system that are trying to send messages to you. Bzz, bzz, bzz. This is the new the reprogramming that's wanting to come in. And so, all of you are going to be receiving this information differently depending on who you are. But that's what's coming through for today. So look forward to seeing you tomorrow. They're just saying, just emphasize the World card again, that something has ended. It's time to let something go, to really let go of something old that is no longer serving you. Allow yourself to be free. So I'll see you tomorrow.